My wife's a CPA too, so she don't play.
Yeah, she knows the laws ins and outs.
Sadly,
But like,
I didn't mean sadly. I meant great, awesome, way to go.
welcome back to the Bobcast. Today I'm here with husband who supports his wife, continuing the legacy of Shay Steaks, Scott DiClaudio.
Nice to see you, my friend.
nice
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for doing this, brother. This has been a real fun. We were just down in the restaurant, and the way you just came in there storming, saying hi to everyone, giving people chips and shit, that was really cool.
I forgot that you were in there to see me throw chips around like Donovan McNabb, or we'll go Jalen Hurts. But yeah, it's fun, man. It's family. Everyone comes in as family.
Yeah, and why or how did your parents start Shay's Steaks, the original one?
So we go back, like 1973. My mother's father died. Lived in South Philly. We were living in Cherry Hill. And what you do when you're Jewish and Italian is you take care of your family.
Yeah.
So my mom and dad moved to South Philly to take care of my grandmother. And my dad needed something to do, and he bought the corner luncheonette.
Right.
Named it after my mom, Shay.
Yeah.
And it was a corner store, like 10 seats on a counter, a jukebox, ice cream, cheesesteaks, video games, man. Neighborhood, South Philly, just incredible for 25 years.
Yeah. And why was it named after your mom?
I'd have to ask my dad, but he idolized her, and they were married for 51 years. And then when she passed first, he wanted to go with her. That's my lasting memory of my dad. When my mom passed, he's like, "I'm coming with you, Shay." And literally we had to stop him from jumping in the gravesite with him.
Oh, well, that old school love is like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like these kids today where you're just whoring around doing all that jazz.
Yeah, there was no Tinder. There was no, Hinge. And I met my wife on Hinge, so sorry, honey. Hinge is great.
Hinge is great. Now, was your mom a great chef, too?
No.
Oh.
She was a great cook.
Okay.
She was a stay-at-home mom. Back in the day, I'm 60. My mom made dinner every Monday night. You're going to come with Sparky next Monday to carry on this tradition of Shay.
Okay.
Store was closed on Mondays, made chicken cacciatore and you name it. She made meatballs and for my family and friends. So that's a tradition, and we're just starting again 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I love that.
Our friend, Diana Sparkles, comes every 2 weeks when we make dinner for 10 people. So she didn't cook. We had somebody at the counter or the register, usually a family member, and somebody on the grill, and somebody dipping ice cream.
Right.
And my mom never got on the grill. I don't think my mom, in 25 years, ever got on the grill one time.
Wow.
You know what, Mom? You know what? But yeah, true story. My dad was on the grill. I was on the grill. Marge and Betty.
Oh, I love that. And when you worked there, did you enjoy working there, or did you find this to be a tedious task that was required of you?
I loved it, and that's why Shays exist. I told so many stories of Shays, friends, family, neighbors, schoolmates. We came after court, and my wife heard so many stories, and all of my friends recounting those stories.
Right.
And I'll tell you a story about the Bell-Offs in 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
That she said, we should recreate Shays. And I'm like, that's a great honor, and I cried, and then we built it out, and I support her in paying homage to my parents.
Right.
So let me tell you the Bell-Off story.
Yeah.
It's the greatest story ever. Mark and Adam Bell-Off lived in Ventnor. Dad was a podiatrist in South Philly. One became a doctor, one became a judge.
Right.
We were friends since before college, freshman year. So they were identical twins. And when I say identical, I mean you couldn't tell them apart.
Okay.
There was no identifying feature, not an eyebrow. You couldn't tell them apart. So Adam was in school in Spain.
Sure.
And Mark used to come in. Then Mark goes away to school in California, and Adam comes back from Spain. And I tell my mother, this is Adam, Mark's twin brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. No way. Yeah, sure. Yeah, every day. Mom, this is Adam. Yeah, sure. 3 months later, Mark comes to visit. I bring them both in. My mother starts screaming like a bitch. No! She saw them next to each other and lost her freaking mind. Another childhood memory from about 30 years ago I'll never forget.
Oh, I love that.
Great people. They both passed on, but their memory, like the memories of Shay's, lives on.
Yeah.
And I think of them often.
Okay, I love that. Like, what is like? I worked in a Dairy Queen, like I told you, for
16 years.
16 years. That's a
That's not a hard job, is it?
It's not like ours was in a mall, right? So
Really easy job then. Look at women and make ice cream and walk. How many laps did you take around the mall every day?
0, because real talk, it was in the Plymouth Meeting Mall, and like sometimes like on a Saturday between like 12 and 6, you would have a line that whole time. You know,
I've been there.
You
So I lived in Bluebell and I came from Center City. I've driven by the Plymouth Meeting Mall and been in that Dairy Queen in the food court more than once.
Yeah, I probably have served you ice cream.
Wasn't there a, what's that
Carousel,
thing?
yeah.
Carousel, not far from
Yeah.
there. Is that where you?
Yeah,
I've been.
yeah.
You served me ice cream.
And so have my parents.
I have a
and
daughter.
shit.
We stop by all the time.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yep.
I love
And there's
that.
the church right by there too, right? There's a
Right,
church.
like you go like downstairs and it's down
I never
there.
wonder. I always wonder about the mall church people, but that's got to be part of your act.
I never.
I'm going to the mall and then I'm going to go to church and I'm going to go back to like H&M.
Yeah, I grew up Hindu, so you know the church people, you know, they just did what they did. If you want ice cream, you come get ice cream.
Did they come in after
Oh yeah,
services?
like people would come in after like their mass. They'd be all dressed up pretty, just getting ice cream, and I love that shit. You
So
know?
we had at Shay's, we have a lot of people come from all over the world, as you've seen on the map, all over the world. And we had like 20 young kids in last week. And why you guys in? You know, we're the Cleveland Church Choir. And just in my nature, I'm like, we had 100 people in there. Can you sing for us? And they said, sure. And they belted out one of their songs. Standing ovation. You saw me throw potato chips?
Yeah.
I stood there and threw 20 bags of potato chips and said, you're now paid performers. They are now all paid singers. So,
I love that.
So it was a lot of fun. And then we posted, and they posted, and people from all over the Midwest have been thanking me for having them. You know, it's not religious. It's just being good natured. You shouldn't be ashamed to be religious or believe in your God, and it's all good.
Yeah.
So it was so much fun.
Your energy is like very contagious, and I love that. Have you thrown like? Before I get to this, but it's like, is there like, what is the work ethic that you learned as a child? Like, did that pay off as a grown man? You think?
You know what? We thought about this. My dad had my energy and my outgoingness, for lack of a better word. My brother does. My brother's very to himself.
Okay.
And I think it's just a personality trait, like always emotion, always talking, like you.
Yeah.
And I think it's more of a personality trait, and your mind's always active. You're always thinking, as opposed to zoning out. So,
Right.
I mean, if I'm there, I'm looking at who's there. Where are you from? Hey, do you need a napkin? Or, yo, how do I make your experience better? Like, why not?
Yeah.
I'm outgoing. I try to be funny, not professionally like you, but witty more than anything. And I try to make the world a better place. I know it sounds corny as shit, but
it's not, because you know, honestly, food tastes better when it's made with love. You know, and honest, like when we would be at Dairy Queen, there'd be certain.
is there love and ice cream?
There is.
In soft serve? Bullshit.
No, when you make
I
a
call
blizzard,
bullshit.
When you make a blizzard,
Bullshit.
and shit, you're blending all of it.
So these forearms, I told you before we started, this forearm right here, I'm right here, but see that 60-year-old forearm? That's from dipping real ice cream. 12 flavors in the original Shay. Rocky Road, like you had to dip it. When it got too hard, man, you were pissed.
Oh, I believe it.
So, I mean, I don't know if you worked hard with the soft serve. But would you pull the nozzle down?
You pull it over, but look.
Oh, no, not this.
Scott, it's a finesse, okay?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a finesse. You gotta get that curl on top, you know what
I
I
was
mean?
just on a cruise. It ain't that hard.
No, when you're making like, I'll tell you what, the hardest blizzard to make is the banana split blizzard.
Listen to me. There's no hard blizzard to make. Please. Please don't offend the people who make real ice cream. Go try to dip like hard ice cream into like a metal can and then get it on the thing to make it spin. Like soft serve where you put a couple Oreos in there. Bullshit. All right. You know, we all have our own work ethics.
Yeah. No, I can't. I gotta stick up for the Dairy Queen here. That was correct.
It's named Queen, so like how hard can it be? Come on now.
Yeah, because you know, just like your mom, we respect the women in our family.
We do, but you know, I told you my mom didn't lift them. All she did was take cash. So no.
Yeah.
So
No, that's no. What I was
so you worked at, how many years did you work at Dairy Queen?
16.
16 years.
So even like the first, okay, so we got in 8th grade. I worked there basically every weekend, some nights, and then I went to college every summer. I came back and worked, and then the last summer in between junior and senior year, I was like, guys, I need to get an internship. Like I can't, or else I'm never going to get a job because during the day I'm an engineer. So I was like, and my mom was like, no, you have to work at Dairy Queen. I was like,
oh, come on, you can't imitate your mom. No, it's wrong. Violation. I'm calling your mom. What's her number? I mean, that's rude.
No, she. Like,
I mean, I besmirched my mom's reputation by saying she didn't lift a finger, but the accent's off limits.
No, she has a little bit of an accent. So
yeah,
it's
it's just not right. I'm going to ask people responding to this podcast, tell this young man how they ain't right.
No, it is right. It is right.
Is that the way she sounds, by the way?
A little, like she actually has a little bit lighter of an accent. I can't do it because she's working.
So you exaggerate. It's even worse. It's even worse.
Oh no! Don't be like that.
So what did she say in? You have to go.
Yeah, she was basically no. You work at Dairy Queen, like until you die. And I was like, no, Mom. If we want this engineering degree to pay off, I have to just go out one.
Where'd you go to school?
Penn State.
Yep, we are.
Yeah, Penn State.
Yeah,
baby.
tough loss.
Oh, dude, I think that whole shit was rigged, Scott. I think there's no way you're telling me they're gonna play it like they could have just played it slow.
Yeah, why didn't with 22 seconds left, like not throw a pass and go in overtime? Like you're on 20. Stupid play. Throw a screen like Ohio State did at the end of the half against Notre Dame.
Yeah.
If you don't throw a ball over the middle, bad. He's just bad coach. It's not rigged. It's called bad coaching.
No, I think they're paying off Franklin.
You can't totally paying him off. Somebody's got pictures of him and a goat or something. Well, it's Sandusky, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, dude. So I think something was up because that boy was smart. He was playing an all right game. They were winning, and they were gonna win. And
you try to make a play to win. People try too hard sometimes.
He's trying to be a big baller brand, and then,
Franklin didn't say throw an interception. Like, how do you do that on a headset? Like,
no. He said he gave the sign.
Yeah, no. I appreciate that, but that just sounds like a sore loser to me.
Yeah, that really hurt my soul. I was having such a.
And it looked like they were going to win too, up 7 in the fourth.
You don't even know. That day I worked 12 hours right at my job. I had to finish some type of Excel shit, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go home, and I'm making dinner. Like people were texting me, we're winning.
Up 10-0, right?
We're winning. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go next week, beat Ohio State. Hopefully, I know that's a fucking tough call.
And they're playing good, yeah.
But then,
I think it's the 7 and 8 seed are playing each other for. They got to revamp the whole system.
Yeah.
The 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds lost the first week.
It's tough.
5, 6, 7, 8 all won. The seedings are all screwed.
Yeah, the only seed I care about is the state.
I'll tell you. I hope you weren't saying the other seed because they get me in trouble and all.
No, but yeah, basically my mom was like, okay, I'll let you go be an engineer this summer.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Mom.
And then it paid off. And then I worked in upstate New York for a little bit, so I didn't work for maybe at the Dairy Queen for 6-8 months. And then I came back, got a job here, and then it was just weekends I would help out. And then my mom threw out her back, so then I basically worked 2 jobs for a minute, doing the podcast, doing stand-up.
3 jobs.
3 jobs. And it was just...
and then 4 jobs.
Yeah.
Engineer, stand-up, Dairy Queen, comedian.
Yeah, and then editing.
Well, comedian and stand-up probably the same. Sorry about that, podcast people.
It's and then going to the gym,
What do you do there? You watch people?
Yeah, a little bit. No, I wear big clothes. You know what I mean? There's some guns under here. I promise you.
No, that's some guns right there.
There's some guns under there.
There are.
And then eventually we sold it because I have an older sister too. She was working there as well. And then she was basically like, guys, I need to go get married and find a man. And my dad was like, all right, it's time.
Indian wedding.
She married an Italian guy.
Really?
From Italy, actually.
An Indian wedding? No, I just came from an Indian wedding. It's the most fun I've ever had in my life.
People say Indian people are serious all the time, but we like to get down.
Dude, they were doing dance routines. They practiced for a year. Every family member, it was like I was watching Bollywood for 3 hours.
Yeah, all my girl cousins got married last year. I was doing dances at all of them.
Look, you practiced, right?
Oh yeah.
And everybody has a different routine, right? This side of the family, that side of the family, all together.
Yeah.
I think no one's been to an Indian wedding. Go on YouTube and check that shit out. I think that's why Bollywood's bigger than Hollywood.
Oh yeah, and honestly, more Hollywood movies are turning into Bollywood productions, 3 hours, songs. Every Marvel movie is basically a Bollywood movie just with action.
Especially with what's his name, the Wolverine dude. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know his real name.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's a singer and dancer. He's pretty good though.
Yeah, and he's hot. So
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. No, he is a good-looking man.
Yeah, so if there's anyone...
And him and Ryan Reynolds, if I was going to go that way, that's the threesome, I think.
No, you got to get a little brownie in there, add some chocolate.
Maybe.
Oreo,
let me think. I mean, Denzel, he's a little old now, but... Yeah.
There's a couple of those Indian guys. I can't really remember their names right now, but they're all right. The one guy got on steroids, so now he's...
I'm trying to think of any Indian actors that I really like. I've seen a lot of Bollywood stuff, but... There's got to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's I'm so bad with actors' names. I just know them. There was one Indian guy that played a Marvel superhero, but I just can't.
You sure?
Yeah. They got him on roids, and he was he used to be in I think The Big Bang Theory or something.
Oh, Kuthapali?
Yeah. Something.
He's not hot though. He's the opposite of hot.
You give him 30-inch arms, he's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you may. Yeah. I don't think that was him. Kuthapali's on the feminine side.
Yeah, well,
But I'm okay with that if that's your type.
Yeah, I mean, all Indian guys are a little feminine. You know what I mean? I
Fair
haven't
enough.
met a hard Indian guy my whole life.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
The only time you meet them is if they come straight from the motherland. Like my dad, he's like, he's small, adorable, but he's never told me he loved me. That's how hard that.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But Indian men, like he shows his love. He's taking care of me.
But the words don't come out.
The words have never come out.
Actions, but no words.
Exactly. So.
Fair enough. Italians and Jews love my wife. I can't leave the apartment. I love you. Yes, honey, I love you.
Yeah.
Kiss. Okay.
Yeah, as a little Indian boy, you grew up here and you see, I had a lot of white friends growing up, and I was like, just somebody tell me they love me.
Well, I love you.
Thank you, brother.
All right. And we don't even know each other. I can tell I'm gonna.
Now you're my dad.
I'm old enough, that's for sure.
So your parents closed the original Shays in 1996.
Yep.
Right?
We were open about 24, 25 years or so.
And how old were you at that time?
Oh, that's a good question. So they closed in, say, 2000, so we'll go back 24. I was probably in my mid-30s.
And what did you do in that time?
So as I worked in the restaurant as far as when I was in the DA's office as an attorney. So I probably started there at 12.
Okay.
And went to probably about 26.
Okay.
So we had a card club upstairs. We played poker and gin and pinochle. And I worked there probably 4 nights a week, every Sunday night, me and my dad.
Yeah.
4 to 10 every Sunday. It was the busiest night of the week, 4 to 10. Nobody wanted to cook in South Philly.
Right.
Everybody wanted ice cream at 6:30.
Yeah.
Even if they made dinner, they come newspapers. So 400 Sunday newspapers.
Wow.
Floor to ceiling Sunday newspapers. They used to be this thick for 75 cents. And at coupons, we sold 400 and just stacked to the ceiling. They would come get a newspaper.
Right.
And get ice cream every Sunday night. Milkshakes. We had the last soda fountain in Philly.
Wow.
Real chocolate
Old
egg cream.
school, right?
We had there's an article in the Inquirer about it in 1980. I think we were the last. I love making an old time fountain. I might have to get one in Shay's.
Yeah.
It's sick. You get the flavors that you pump. You get it's carbonation and this, and you make it. It's pretty. Nothing tastes like that.
No.
I used to do a cherry chocolate with ice, and it was like a drink. Chocolate egg creams, real Coke syrup.
No, yeah,
insane.
When we at the Dairy Queen, all the syrups in the back, and when the bag would get towards the end, I'd be I needed to try this thing.
Yeah, nothing like old school fountains.
Yeah, I believe that. Did you guys make root beer floats? And all
Yeah,
that shit?
root beer floats still do. Get Breyer's ice cream.
Yeah.
Root beer floats are still great.
Anything
And I go downstairs now in Shay's. We get Stewart's orange cream bottled soda, and I get Breyer's vanilla, and some days I'll get 2 gallons of ice cream and a 12-pack, and I just fill it with orange cream and get vanilla ice cream and make an orange creamsicle float and root beer floats.
Oh, I love that.
Stewart's root beer floats.
Yeah, creamsicle is one of my favorite flavors out there.
So root beer and creamsicles, man, that's how you want to do the floats.
Yeah.
Now, did you do floats with that fake ice cream shit?
We did.
I mean, people paid for it. You had to give it away.
They paid for it.
All right.
They paid good. Money
They just never went to South Philly and had real ice cream, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes the people in Bluebell are a little scared to come to South Philly.
Yeah, I lived in Bluebell Country Club for about 6-7 years. So
wow.
I drove by you literally. I mean, I knew where you were, man. I can't wait to call my daughter. She's 26 now, lives in New York, and tell her that I had a podcast with the guy who
probably boy.
She's probably 5 years younger than you, so you're probably 18. She was 15. I can see you flirting with her.
Yeah. Well, it was hard for so
my wife's a CPA too, so she don't play.
Yeah, she knows the laws ins and outs.
Sadly,
but
I didn't mean sad. I meant great. Awesome, way to go.
But when it was me and my boy Jackson, we flirt a little bit
with each other or with other people.
With other people,
right.
Sometimes with each other.
Why not, right?
Childhood friends, you know what I mean? But when my mom was working there, and a cute group of girls would come up, she would come up always behind me. Oh, baby, do you need help making?
Oh, geez, blew the rap.
Oh my
blew the
God.
rap. See you later. Yeah, it's something block. I won't use that word.
That's why I do the Indian accent now.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've rescind my my problems with do whatever you got to do.
But it was a good time. I can't hate on it.
I mean, family restaurants or family businesses is just an awesome thing. You bond within the family. You're nicer to people. You want to make people happy in the food business.
Yeah, because it's also your name's on the line, right?
My mother's name, Shay.
Exactly.
So even to this day, to honor her memory, we make sure everybody's happy.
You got to, because it just, like they said, the food tastes better when the people making it are happy. Like
passion.
Passion, love, all that. It's like, the secret ingredient is actually love.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And I thought, how do you get love in your body? Your dad didn't give you any, obviously.
Well,
so you besmirched your mom with an accent. You said your dad didn't love you. Is this like, am I a shrink?
No.
Lay back and let me lay on the couch. Let's see what you got going. We'll talk about your sister, do you? Let's talk about your sister.
Nice. She's really nice.
All right.
No, I get all that love from my mom. She always had the best.
She's still with us, right?
Yeah. Both of them are with us. They're retired now. They're living life. They're finally going on vacation.
About my age?
Yeah. My dad is 70. My mom is like 60. They're like 10 years apart.
Yeah. I'm 60. So me and your mom.
Yeah.
You've got a number. Is she hot?
Hey, she is really pretty for a 6-year-old. I've heard. She has like this Asian gene, so she just looks young, and she has a lot of energy. So she's a fun time. Like now that she's retired.
Well, what do you mean by fun? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to. It's your mom.
She's like she has good energy. You know what I mean? She's very social too. I think I get my social side from her, but my dad is sometimes kind of like a grump.
Yeah, my mom was reserved. My dad had all the energy and personality in the planet.
So I agree. Like when you have a family business, like everything is on the line. Like sometimes I would go to you go to just like a basic like Dunkin', right? And like the people that aren't the family, because Dunkin' sometimes has to hire a lot of people because the hours are so long, and the people sometimes that aren't attached to.
You can tell,
and they're not happy to be there. They kind of just throw this shit on the table, and they're just like.
Yeah. So it's the atmosphere. It's not a thing.
Like just smile a little bit, bro.
Yeah, they're not happy to be there.
Yeah, like honestly, that's why we kind of hired only like friends of me and my sister, because like you have a little bit of involvement now,
They have an interest. They have a stake. They have a so we let a few people, but everybody, you walk into Shay's, everybody's hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Like I have a 2-year-old. Like, are you happy? Like it's the theme. Be happy. Be friendly. Help people. Make the world a better place.
Dude, like just you walked in downstairs and the whole vibe of.
Did you see me do the s'mores tonight? I'll wait until you see when I go back down. We make s'mores live whenever I'm in there. My wife bought me cases of marshmallows and graham crackers and Ghirardelli's chocolate.
Yeah.
I break them out in front of everybody. Put the marshmallow, got a torch, and I torch them in front of everybody.
Oh, it's like a show.
It's a show.
Yeah.
I probably get half of the restaurant videotapes it.
It's almost like hibachi. Is that what they do? Like, what do those the Asian guys do on the stovetop? I forget what that's called. You know what I'm talking about, though? They'll like spray the alcohol in your mouth. They'll make like an onion volcano.
Yeah, that's just gasoline, I think. Fuck.
What is that called?
I can't tell you.
I'm blanking.
Yeah, they put the onion volcano and they hit the match and it comes up.
Yeah, but that whole
no, this is like a torch thing.
Yeah.
I'll find as we talk. I hope I can do 2 things at once. I want to show you what these bad boys look like. It's pretty cool.
Do you have a great sweet tooth?
Oh yeah. It was besides Shay's being cheesesteaks and hoagies and ice cream and video games. We had a counter from here to the end of the place of candy. Oh. I lost my teeth at like 12. Not like just now and later and chocolate bars. I have a pantry with just candy right now.
Yeah.
I wake up at 1, 3, 5 in the morning and eat candy and tasty cake all day, every day. I have not a sweet tooth. I have a sweet body.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way.
Yeah. I am the same way. Like sometimes I had recently just quit smoking weed, but when I would get high, I would just sit there and just eat like 3.
Why'd you quit smoking weed?
It just, if I want to be super productive.
Yeah, it's not a thing. You smoke weed, you get mellow, and you're not as productive. I'm sorry to tell you that, people. You're not as productive smoking weed and getting high.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, and I would get
Would you want someone doing surgery on you high or fixing your brakes? No.
Nah.
Or like deciding your case. Would you want your jurors to be high? No. So maybe get high a little less and like deal with reality a little bit more.
And
I know that's crazy.
No, that's what I needed to do.
So check these bad boys out. That's torched with a salted caramel drizzle. Hold on, let me show you people. You hold this.
Yeah.
Hey people, come to Shay's. You watch me. This is salted caramel drizzle on s'mores with the torch. Takes me about 40 seconds to do. All right, I'm going back over to that.
I love that. Salted caramel. It's funny you say that. Like I as a child, I wasn't really into salted caramel, but then as I got a little older, I was like, oh, this is a little bit of salt in the sweet. It's classy.
Yep.
It's mature. Is there, Is there any flavor that you didn't enjoy in the sweets as a child? And then
Yeah, peppermint. Never liked peppermint. It's not sweet. I need sweet. Peppermint's not sweet. Or that licorice taste.
Yeah.
No, I've never had a cup of coffee in my life.
No
Bitter.
way.
No bitter in this boy.
Wow.
No pickles. Nothing bitter ever. No mustard.
Oh,
I like ketchup.
Okay.
No mustard.
So what keeps this energy then? You know?
It's God-given.
Yeah.
It's nonstop. It's from the minute I wake up until 2 in the morning when I go to sleep. It's from 7 in the morning to 2 in the morning, nonstop motor. Just keeps going.
I love that. It's like such a great...
Some people do.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
No, because, you know, energy, like, that's what I was saying. Like, you came in there and the whole energy changed. Like, it was, don't get me wrong, like, I was in there for a little bit. It was, like, chill. Everything was happening. But as soon as you walked in, it was just like, bam.
Yeah.
Scott's here.
Yeah, you know what? 9 out of 10 people like that.
Yeah. No,
So, I try not to be annoying. Like, come in, I can make you happy, make a joke, give you a s'more or a chocolate strawberry,
Yeah.
move on, just make you smile for a minute, and give you some good food and make you comfortable, and maybe give you an hour of that day that you're enjoying a meal and laughing and bonding with your family over an experience.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's crazy, but, like, that's the way you got to do it, you know?
And I think that, so we have about 1,400 reviews right now, 4.9 out of 5, highest rated restaurant in city. A lot of people like, you know, personal attention, like, you know, be personal, be kind, be thoughtful, care.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. People are like, how do you do that? Like, well, if you do all of those things, people tend to like it. Not everybody. Some people give me a 1-star review, like, I just wanted to eat and be left alone. I'm like, all right, I get that. Go in the back room, have fun. Go do takeout. Like,
No, in a world where, like, everything is, like, so on the computer, so in your phone, it's, like, refreshing for someone to be in your face and be like, hey, how are you doing?
yeah, when's this restaurant you went to? Beside a waiter who's working for tips, how you doing? Anything I can make it better? I've walked people to the hotel. I help them fix flats. If their Uber doesn't come, I'll drive them to the train station. There's a song by the Red Clay Strays. It's a country group. They come in.
Yeah, I've seen that. They're all over your Instagram.
All over my Instagram.
Yeah.
They came in, the lead singer. They were playing like Milk Boy. They just won the Billboard Best Country Group, like the category, beating like, you know, Dave Matthews Band.
Right.
7 months ago, they were playing Milk Boy. They came in, unassuming. I didn't know who they were. My daughter was wearing a Rolling Stone shirt with the tongue. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And the manager, like, I went and know a country band. I love country now. And they're like, they open for the Rolling Stones next week. So we got to talk, and the lead singer came in, held my daughter, hit it off, came back the next day after the show, came in 3 months later, played a bigger venue, came in. This time they played a bigger venue, like 5,000 people. They not only did they order those, they ordered 40 steaks for the crew.
Wow.
And then they texted me, give me backstage. And then, like, I watched them ascend to literally the pinnacle of country music.
Right.
And they play a song, it's called Wanna Be Loved. You have to listen to it. You have to listen to Wanna Be Loved. There's a line in the song that made me cry.
Yeah.
It goes something, and I'll play it in about 2 minutes. As you ask me the next question, I'll find it.
Sure.
It says, faith can move, and I'm not the most religious guy in the world. Faith can move a mountain, but I'm built for the climb.
Right.
Is one of the lyrics. And it basically says, I'll paraphrase, at the end of my life, at the end of the line, how will I be judged? And how will I be judged? Will I be judged a good person, a helpful person, someone who karma would say, I did the right thing in this life, both in each of my jobs, with my family, with my friends, with strangers, holding doors. So it actually brought me to tears.
No, I agree. I mean, like, I'm not, like, too big a religious person. Like, you won't find me, here, 1 second. You won't find me, real talk, like, producer anxiety sometimes.
Yep. Make sure it's still running. God forbid you lose an hour, right?
Yeah, right.
So
You're very interesting.
This is a good man. He wanted to make sure we didn't lose all this gold that we're doing.
No, I don't really, like, my mom is very Hindu, right? So she gets up every morning, she prays to all the gods, and, but, like, I believe in karma for sure. And as I get older, I just, like, try to be as nice as I can to be everybody, you know what I mean? Because otherwise it's going to
So is Hindu believe in karma, basically? Or?
Yeah.
So reincarnation. So we make a joke. One of my friends, his first name begins with J. He knows who it is. He believes he was Hitler in a prior life because everything's gone wrong in the last 10 years. But yeah, I believe in karma very strongly. I mean, I've seen hundreds of examples in my life, and I'm not going to be good just because of that. I think and there's a movie about this. If you're good just to be good, it doesn't work. I forget what the movie was. It was a white Jewish actor. It was really funny. Judging My Life or something like that. And the goal is to be good just because you want to be, not because you're trying to get points. Actually, it was Ted Danson was in it. It was also a show. On for 4 years.
It honestly makes you feel good. Like, I did a comedy show in high school, right? And it was.
So you've been practicing this for like 17 years.
No, I just did it was like a Mr. North Penn. It was like a beauty pageant for a fundraiser, and I didn't have a talent, so I just did stand up, and I had like the whole. I went to North Penn, so it was a pretty big auditorium. It was like maybe 1,000 people were there, and I just had them rolling the whole time, right? And
I can see that.
And it was just I was.
You got a magnetic personality.
Yeah, and that's
Don't
why
get. I'm not flirting with you.
No,
Just I don't know which way you go, and it's okay. But just so it's clear, I just like you.
Yeah, thank you. I like you too. But I got that crowd rolling, and it was like the most fun I had in my life, right? And then I went to engineering school, and I kind of lost like, what is going on? Because engineering school at Penn State was just fucking the building, the engineering building is like very sad, you know. And
engineers aren't fun people. Them and accountants.
Yeah.
Not much personality.
And then
sorry guys, I love you too.
It's true. It's the math. It wears us down, you know. If it's not logical, we get upset.
Right. That's why you're this. What did I say? You were like, who's my favorite comedian again? Lenny Bruce.
Yeah.
You're the Lenny Bruce of our generation.
I'm trying.
Well, your generation.
I'm trying. You know, there's a lot of Indian engineer comedians.
Dude,
now.
you don't. Please tell me you don't do like your mom's impression in your act.
Only when it's an upbeat. Like, so that's what Russell Peters. He's like a.
I know Russell Peters.
So he'll say like, if you do the Indian accent, it has to be on an upbeat, not like, oh, I am very stinky. Like
it can't be like making fun of the religion.
Exactly. So there's one part where
if you're telling a mom story, you can do it.
Like, so there's one part.
It's endearing is okay.
Yeah, exactly. So like she'll be like, you are going to be working here forever, you know. And
that's funny.
It always gets a laugh, and then you know that.
And you say it perfectly, like you're Indian or something.
Yeah. I know. I grew up pretty whitewashed, but.
And they were born in India. You were born here.
Exactly. Yeah. It was actually pretty funny. Like, my parents came here, and then I had an older sister. They birthed her back in India because they wanted to show everybody, oh, we made a baby. And then when it came to me, they were like, nah, my mom's like, we're going to have his ass here, you know?
Now, did the rest of the Indian population get mad at you because you did Dairy Queen and not 7-Eleven?
So, you know, I always...
And why is it the 7-Elevens? Please, and Dunkin' Donuts?
Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know really why, but I asked my dad, and he said, like, there's less problems at Dairy Queen. You know, even a liquor store has a lot of problems. People, when they go to Dunkin', go up in there pissed off, and the coffee doesn't hit.
Yeah, but don't you get like 3 months of downtime in the Northeast with ice cream place?
No,
what do you do in January?
Ours was in the mall. So
it's in the mall. People walk through and get ice cream.
All
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
Tell your dad I give him kudos.
He's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to brag about it, but you know, like it's like we're the only Indian people that have a Dairy Queen, and it's like. It's pretty nice. It's unique, and I look at all the other businesses.
Did Dad work there?
Oh, of course, we all did. You know what I mean? And like
mostly family run.
Yeah, like when you're talking about like Sundays, you and your dad. Like Sundays was me and my dad. You know,
well, busiest day was Sunday, right? Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday. It's more Saturday.
People come to the mall.
Yeah, Friday night with the kids, but Saturday just all day. You know, like
the carousel was big for you. Carousel's right there.
And the craziest time of the year, believe it or not, is like. Black Friday through Christmas, you know, like
Black Friday sucks for me.
Yeah.
Both my parents, remember I told you, my mother died on Black Friday. My dad didn't want to be here. Next year, Black Friday, both passed on Black Friday a year apart.
Wow,
so I don't go shopping.
Yeah.
Kind of go visit them, and not an upbeat kind of day when both your parents die on Black Friday.
Yeah, but you know,
not to bring you down.
No, like that's okay. This is life, baby.
Yep.
But yeah, Black Friday is like I always feel so bad because you watch these people in the mall and this is just like consumerism out the ass. Do you need all this stuff?
So I'm about to have an argument with my wife when she gets home. So one of the people in Shay's came from the job. She needed a sweatshirt. So let me go get my wife. I go in her closet. It was a walk-in closet. It was clothes on clothes on clothes.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen my wife in like whole rows. And then I'm like, I couldn't find a sweatshirt. So I went to her drawers. Pants folded up, like maybe 50 pair, like I've never seen. Then with the nutsack drawers, like everything was filled to the brim.
Yeah.
And that's seasonal. She switches it out. I'm about to tell her when I go back upstairs that if I see one more article of clothing, I'm throwing it in the trash. She has enough to clothe this building for a year and never wear the same. Like you couldn't even fit it. The clothes are like on hangers, on rows. Like I've never seen. Like I'm looking, like I've never seen these things worn. Why would you possibly buy more stuff?
Yeah.
I think that's what makes some people happy. No, we'll get serious. Like there's a name for it where it's you purchase something, you make yourself happy, your endorphins go off for 15 seconds, but then you're broke and you have a credit card and you get brought down. That's why when people get high, I say it's really getting low. You get high for 15 minutes, you get low for 5 hours, and then you get mad at yourself and broke and your family's mad at you, it should never be called getting high. It should be calling how low can I go?
Yeah.
Give me drugs to get low.
There is like a great cartoon of this little bird like chasing this sunlight or something. It's supposed to represent like drug, and every time it flies, it's supposed to like eat it. And then as many times as it eats it just gets a little fatter, so it can't fly anymore. And then eventually, like every turn,
Chasing that high, is it?
it's and then it fucking just dies in blackness. And it's like that's what like honestly that's why I'm
Yeah, but somebody who's high, you're like, oh, that's cool.
yeah. But then after when they sober up again, it was like it's tough. So that's why I kind of like I'm in the path to become completely sober because I went to state.
Well, if you gave up marijuana, what are you actually using? Coke, heroin, what?
No, just like now it's just like alcohol. Once I give up alcohol, now I feel like I can just live life.
By the way, I don't like drinks either. I've had one beer in my life. It's sour. Beer is fucking sour, man. It doesn't taste good. It tastes like piss.
My favorite drink is actually a pina colada.
Malibu pineapple, Malibu rum, and pineapple juice. It was like, oh, you want your girl drink? Now, if I'm gonna have a drink, it's got to be a sweet drink or a shot. I mean, I'm not. The P word, but I'm not. I've been drunk and I get drunk a couple times a year, but it's got to be shots. Like, who wants to taste like whiskey? Don't tell me whiskey tastes good. It tastes like fucking lighter fluid, and beer tastes like piss. You're lying to yourself, people.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I'll go to the bar, I'll order like, especially if it's like Morgan's Pier or something. I'll be like, can I get a pina colada? All my friends will leave me. And I'm like, hey guys, dude, I'm the hardest worker right here. Give me a break.
It tastes better. Don't tell me the pina coladas don't taste better than whiskey.
Yeah.
Or gin, or like it's lighter fluid, man. You put a match to it, watch it go up.
They're like, get some hair on your chest. I'm like, to be honest, I'm 31. I don't really have too much hair, and I don't want hair.
Well, it does. I'm not shocked. Knowing the little I know about you, and you've already told me that Indian men are kind of feminine. So
they can
but you got a little bit of scuff.
But this took me.
You got anything up here at all? Do you have to shave?
This
Let me see what you got going.
This just grows in very poorly.
What's that about? You shave like once a month?
I just use the buzzer like every 3 weeks.
Oh,
get rid of this. But this is.
You're very pretty.
Thank you. But I have all the hair on my head. So.
Oh, what are you trying to say? I had hair when I was your age too. Yeah, it looks like it's not going anywhere though.
I don't think it is.
Indian men don't go bald, really, right?
Well, my dad is bald.
Well, it's your grandfather. What's your grandfather?
I think he had hair until the end, actually.
I think
it skips a generation.
That's what they say.
Yeah, so, I mean, I actually cannot wait to go bald. Because haircuts cost a lot. I used to just rock a buzz cut.
I don't remember. It's been a minute.
I used to just rock a buzz cut.
Now it's like $40, right?
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
And ever since I started growing out this stupid mullet.
I mean, it looks good, though. I mean, if you're going to pay $40, $50, you may as well look good.
You want to know how much I really pay?
How much?
60.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I used to go to get a haircut from this lady, and she was going through something, and she would always fucking mess it up, and then my mom would.
And how many times did you go?
Oh, I don't want to tell you. Right?
So explain to me, like, you fucked it up 2-3 times, and you go back for 5, 6, 7, and 8. What's up?
Because I'm loyal. I'm a loyal guy, and then honestly, it was like breaking up with her. Like I just didn't go back, and she's in my DMs. Like,
you should have just told you moved. Just lie.
I was close.
I'm rocking the buzz cut. Do something.
But she follows you.
You ghosted her. You ghosted your hairdresser.
I kind of did.
That's rude.
The thing is,
so let's now see what you're doing. You made fun of your dad. You made fun of your mom. Now you're a hairdresser. Are you evil? I thought you had like a good karma going on.
It's good intention.
Is your act like negative?
No. It's never
all right.
I'll send you a tape. I just came back from Austin actually.
Did they pay you?
Some rooms did, and then some was just like people saw me, and then they were like, "Here, do these bar shows."
It's okay, it's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not how you make your living, but if you make a couple extra dollars, you get paid to perform. I remember first day, the first person that came in for a steak, I was freaked out.
Yeah.
Someone's going to pay me for the food I made. Now, I make food all the time, but
right.
Getting paid freaked me out for the first week. And then after everybody loved it, I'm like, I'm good with it, but it took me a minute to get used to people paying for something that I created and made.
Oh, yeah. I know. I believe it. Like, I mean, I get paid here and there, but, I do this for the love of the game. I wouldn't... No kid of immigrant parents goes into comedy because they're like, I'm going to become rich, That's why I keep the engineering job. Because if I quit that tomorrow, my mom is going to beat my ass.
Yeah, probably. Especially because you blew off work to get that engineering job.
Yeah, right. Blew off her work. They honestly wanted me to take over the Dairy Queen, but it's like, I was like, the hours that we were putting in, and then if we hire a full set of employees.
It would not be more. I know. I have 20 employees now. My wife does.
And it's like...
and they don't care either. So the business would have went down, the reputation would have went down, and you wouldn't have made as much money. It's not worth it. Unless you were going to do it or if you had children or cousins or nephews.
Right. We did hire some like strays off the street and
Strays.
like,
We're gonna have to have a conversation. Strays. Wow. How about strangers? Not strays. Stray is a bad thing. A stranger or non-familiar person. Strays. Okay.
And they just didn't care. Like this one girl would always itch her hair, and my mom would be like, "Stop touching your hair before you handle the ice cream."
Oh yeah.
And it's like you gotta.
I'm with you. We go through it, but I'm fanatical about cleanliness and change your gloves, wash your hands, don't touch your hair. Use thongs to touch the food. Like we're fanatical.
You gotta be because
it's food.
It's food, and more people are getting like kind of like anal about it.
Well, they're a little crazy now.
Yeah.
Like somebody had a glove on and touched the screen with the tip of their finger. So you're gonna change your gloves. I'm like, I touched like the tip of my finger to the screen that nobody's ever touched. It wasn't like I was picking up trash. Like some people are a little. I'm like, if he really knows what happens in any kitchen on the planet, you wouldn't care about touching a screen with the edge of your, like, wash your hands, put on gloves, never touch chicken and meat, but like touching something, God forbid you touch your phone with your gloves on. Oh, they lose their mind.
Well, if you think about it, like people, when paying cash, how dirty.
Nobody ever pays cash.
Oh, okay. But
no, sorry. But yeah.
Like back in the day, though, like at your parents' restaurant, people were paying in cash.
There was no credit cards back then.
Yeah, so it's like, imagine how dirty money is, and you're handling money, and then
there were no gloves, and nobody died.
Nobody died.
Nobody got sick. By the way, you had your Indian accent come out there, and you're not even from India.
It just
when you play that back, when you say the word "died," you sound like your fucking mother.
Nobody died. But yeah, like honestly, I think the too much cleanliness is making our immune system a little weak.
I just had that conversation with someone in my other job. About wearing masks. Like people got used to not getting the flu or colds because they were wearing a mask. And I said, but when you get sick, it's going to be 5 days. You build up the immunity. And they said, you know what? I just got a cold. I was in bed for 5 days. Like what vaccines are giving you small doses of whatever you're trying to build up immunity for.
Exactly.
And if you wear a mask at all times, you're going to get sick. Like I wouldn't want to go into like a ward with people with TB or whatever is contagious, but normal everyday living isn't going to kill you. It will actually make you stronger. There's a saying. Now let me see your hand. No, this side. What the fuck is that?
I have a dentist appointment at 3:00.
How old are you?
I'm 31, but
show them what I'm talking about. He wrote down dentist appointment at 3:30 like a 16-year-old writing down a girl's phone number.
I had a lot of things at work today.
Do you have an iPhone?
I do.
There's a reminder app. There's an alarm. There's so many things other than writing on your hand.
This will get the job done though.
So a reminder or an alarm. Believe me, when it goes bzz, 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 and it says dentist, like, or whatever it says.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're an immature 31-year-old.
I'm trying to sober up to find maturity. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get there. I'm rooting you maybe by 40.
Yeah, maybe by 40.
Well, I'm 60 and I haven't gotten there yet. So.
But a little bit of immaturity is what makes us fun and personable.
So my favorite T-shirt, and I wear it once a week.
Yeah.
Immature, a word that boring people use to describe fun people.
Yeah. Like, it's completely true. Like, everyone that's fun is a little immature, because that's what immaturity is. It's like,
you have to laugh at yourself. You have to, laugh at others. You have to, like, care. You have to think. You're in a good mood. Like, people who are miserable don't make jokes.
Oh, yeah. And they're like, they want to bring other people into their space. And then when they see someone like you or I, they're like, this guy?
Misery loves company. You ever hear that saying? It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
But, also, like, good energy is contagious.
It is.
Yeah.
You said that it was, I brighten the room every once in a while.
Yeah. No, it was beautiful. I felt like, man, I want to be around this guy. Like
you're going to be around me next Monday when you come to dinner.
I'm coming.
Oh, no. You're going to wait until you see what I make.
Yeah.
She ordered mussels red. It's a recipe from Ralph's, the oldest Italian restaurant. So I've been making food for 45 years, so I've perfected some shit.
I love that.
What's your favorite dish?
I like a lot of Mexican food.
I don't do Mexican. Give me a real food. Steak. You want shrimp over pasta with buttered garlic?
I'm not really so I was a vegetarian for the first 20 years of my life.
Sorry.
It's just a religious thing. My mom. I grew up with
no cows.
No cows.
You worship cows.
Well, we do, but
so you shouldn't be in a steakhouse. Don't bring mom.
No, but
do not bring mom to my wife's restaurant.
No. I do eat steak on occasion now. Like chicken, steak. I eat it all.
What's your favorite meal if you go to a restaurant?
Usually like something that has like well-rounded. something like a chicken sandwich. I like some. I'm not like I don't really go
Dinner. I'm gonna make dinner like mussels or shrimp
To be honest, I don't
or
know
lamb
about-
chops, like food.
Lamb chops. I like lamb chops.
I will make you lamb chops. I had them for dinner tonight. So we'll have lamb chops and mussels red next week. Monday, 5:45. Don't be late or you won't eat.
Where is it? At the restaurant?
No, and I live above the restaurant.
Okay, so
my
at
apartment.
your crib upstairs. Okay,
My apartment.
I will be there. I'm not gonna
Sparky
be late.
will be there.
Yeah.
Sparky's never missed one. She eats plates bigger than her, and quick, like nothing. She's licking the plate, Sparky. You ask her if you ever sell.
Yeah, I will. I've never seen it, but I'm gonna see it in person.
Oh, it's nuts.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I honestly like since I grew up vegetarian, when I started eating meat, like I've only eat meal prep, whatever I meal prep. It's really boring, or like Chipotle or Bueno Onda.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have like a refined palate on food, to be honest.
Lamb chops tonight, baby.
Oh yeah, see, lamb chops I love, and then like ribs. Ribs are great.
Ribs are great, but they take 3-4 hours to make, and you're not worth 3-4 hours to make.
Wow, not yet.
Never.
Let me prove my worth to
You're not
you.
pretty enough.
Oh Jesus.
Well, you are pretty, just not my type of pretty.
Well, I love a good compliment. Like I always say on stage, I say like the gays can honestly convert me because they compliment me so much. It's just a matter of time.
Okay. I mean, if this is, are you coming out to our audience?
No. They know. They know I'm unfortunately straight.
Yeah, I've been metrosexual since I was 19 when I went to the Black Banana. You know how they like do a buzz around your ears? I was doing that literally 40 years ago, dressed in Jabot jeans, shopped at Winemakers upstairs with people who, I guess I'm allowed to say gay, and don't care, never cared.
Yeah.
Went to an all-boys high school. What do I care who you like?
Right.
Knock yourself out. I want you to be happy.
Yeah.
And if you repress yourself, that I'd be mad at. Like, do what you're happy to do. And
Yeah.
that's the theme of this kind of podcast today. Be happy, make people happy.
Yeah.
And people mistake me for gay. Like, I
get that
just
all the time,
because
too.
I was doing my eyebrows, like, I groom myself. Oh, no, not that.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I cared about how I looked. Oh, no.
Oh.
And believe it or not, I had better hair than you. I'm going to show you that one too. I live through photos now. Like, I mean, when you get to be 60, you tend to reminisce a little bit more than when you're younger. Because, to be honest, you don't have a lot to reminisce about when you're 30, right?
Right. I've been just working my whole life, so I can't wait to have experiences.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you're making these experiences now through these podcasts. I see.
I'm trying.
Which is a beautiful thing. I mean, making people happy, and you're making yourself happy, which is very important.
Is there anything you miss from your youth? Like
my hair? Besides my hair.
Besides your hair,
anything I miss from my? Not really. I've been blessed. I've been fortunate, and I miss my parents.
Yeah, so I had someone answer
That's
that.
my
the other-
parents.
Yeah.
But their memories are so vivid and alive, and I recount them and have pictures. And my sister and brother are older than me, and we share holidays and we talk about them, and we celebrate their birthdays to this day. So, I wish they were here, but it's not reality, right? I'm 60, but they're going to live to 100, and if they did live to 100, they wouldn't be enjoying life.
Yeah.
So,
That's honestly my biggest fear. If I never want to be crippled to the point where I'm a burden on my loved ones,
I mean, 85 is a good age. I think that's what I pray to when I pray. Like 85, health and happy till then. Everything after that would be a bonus, I imagine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I mean, those are Cavaricis that are waist high. Look at that hair, baby.
Yeah, you're looking like
I was pretty too, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold this. Hold on.
Pretty boys.
I was pretty.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, skinny and That's pretty, right? That's me at like 21.
Guys, he's a pretty guy. And now he's just the big buff guy.
Yeah, I haven't worked out in a couple of years, but get my microphone back.
Yeah.
So this is the last one. Look at that one. That's when I was 21. Thinking I was king of the world. Little half t-shirt. That's a lot of hair, right? I told you I had hair, right?
That's a lot of hair.
And this is my boy Darren. We just recreated this picture like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Same
I love
pose,
that.
40 years later. He just came in from Cali. In the marijuana business, if you ever get involved again. No, I'm kidding.
No, I told myself you can smoke once you make a little success. You know what I mean? I would have been a little bit more efficient in the last 6-7 years if I just, if I had anxiety, I'd just get high and be like, all right, maybe we're not going to do stand-up tonight. We'll just edit. But, the capacity of work I can do. after giving it up, you know, like now I'm like 6 days sober. Now I'm like waking up
6 whole days.
26 days.
Oh, 26
yeah.
days.
And like, you know, I had a little bit of tobacco problem too. So, you know, that
Tobacco's way worse.
Yeah. So I would do them together, and that really held me.
It's not good for health
Yeah.
or productivity.
Yeah. So now
I mean, we all know weed makes you mellow. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Weed makes you mellow, man.
it's just like, yeah, maybe like that first.
You know
10
what I want
minutes-
you guys if you get high a lot? So don't get high once. Watch all your friends, like, what's it called? Light up. What's it called? This fancy word for
like a joint?
No, yeah. Spark up.
Yeah.
Let all your friends spark up, like, to the heart's content, and then sit there sober and watch them. And you'll say, what the fuck, do I look like that when I'm high? The answer is yes. You sit back, you're mellow, and you're on your phone scrolling Instagram.
Yeah, it's I know. I was just, and like I lived by myself, so then I was like, I'm in this bubble in my own mind, you know, and like then I'd be like, oh, people on the scene don't like me. It's just me in my own head and creating
Yeah,
insecurities.
well, marijuana makes you paranoid too, believe it or not. All drugs do.
You know, the craziest paranoia I used to get was when I used to live in upstate New York at a company called.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it was just my first job out of college. I didn't take anything, and I worked at a company called Alstom, and we manufactured trains, like refurbished.
Like real trains, like SEPTA trains.
Yeah. I worked on this train called the MBTA bi-level train. It's in Boston. It's a double-decker train. But sometimes at night, I mean, not sometimes, every night, I would get high.
Dream to get run over?
No, I would hear my mom like look like outside, like, where's Bhavic's house? Where, like, it's like my subconscious was like, you're doing something bad, and then I'd be like. Then I'd like peek out my like little peeker, and I'm like, oh, my mom's not here. She lives.
Dude, thank God you quit. Fucking, you're peeking out hearing your mother's Indian voice in your head. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it would scare the shit out of me. But I'm like, after 30 minutes, there's no way she hasn't.
What kind of weed were you buying? Jesus.
Really good
like
shit.
Diesel, like sour diesel or what?
Well, I don't know, like whatever the dealer had, to be honest. I lived like up in New York, so it was like I didn't really know anyone. I just lived by myself, so it was like back then. It was like you kind of just took what the dealer gave you. Now, like the kid I used to buy from, I would like go to his house and we just have a whole like briefcase.
Is he depressed now?
That kid?
Yeah, because you're not buying anymore.
A little bit. He misses me, but he doesn't himself do a lot of drugs. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't get high on your own supply. You ever hear that?
Exactly. So, but you know, he comes to comedy shows. He's like really involved in all that shit. So, but he would be. What was it? It was like where was that going? Oh yeah, I would go to his house and he would open this case and he'd be like, pick what you want. And I'm like, brother, like.
Reminds me of Pulp Fiction where they come with all the heroin. Like, we got this brand and this brand.
I'm just like, tell me what's good and I'll leave. You know what I mean?
Give me an ounce at a time or half ounce. Half ounce?
Well, you know, for the last 2 years, I was like, every time I bought, I was like, this is my last eighth. So I bought in such a reckless way too. I should have just bought like honestly.
Because you thought you were going to quit.
Every week.
So you overpaid.
Every week, and he saw it, so he was honestly giving me a cut a lot of the time. Because he knew, like, all right, Bhav is gonna try to quit, but he's gonna come back next week because it was the tobacco that was
26 days now.
Yeah, and
Tomorrow's gonna be 27. You're gonna get through another day. After this conversation, you're gonna like, I'm good for another day.
Well, honestly, I still have a bong in my apartment. I still have trees. I still have tobacco, and every day I look at it, I have like no interest.
Good.
It's
Well, it'll get easier too.
Yeah, and like, you know, now I've been like waking up at 6 a.m. working out before work.
Well, you obviously didn't start from working out. He's got some guns on him.
Well, honestly, like, you know, I have really bad hip flexors, so I would like run a lot, and so I would just like rip a bong and then just go for like an hour run. And so I was like pretty like, you know.
How about you get the hip flexor fixed, go to therapy, and then run all you want.
On it. Actually, it's
got to be stretched. Is that what it is?
It's actually my like low. I have a degenerative disc in my back. Like
everybody does.
But like it's like a 55-year-old for like me being a young.
Is that old?
Yeah, no. I'm just saying in comparison. Just saying in comparison. But now I'm doing more like everyday spinal decompression exercises.
I'm gonna be done in 10 minutes. I love you, and I'll be right up.
I love you too.
Where am I?
You're down here in the conference room.
20. My wife.
Yeah. Oh, you got to take that. Happy wife, happy life, they say. All right, so let me because we gotta, you know, you gotta.
We can always do a part 2 if you want. If this goes well.
Yeah, no, it's gonna go well. Let me ask you something. What is like the biggest concern starting a business here in the city? Did you have any?
My wife did.
Your wife. Yeah.
So she almost didn't go through it the day before she signed the lease. She got all freaked out.
Yeah.
Because it's like a commitment.
Right.
She signed a 5-year lease at X amount of thousands a month. Hiring employees. You're buying grills and chairs and TVs. It's a financial commitment. And when she started her first day, she said, how many are we going to sell? I said, 35 or 40 a day. So she ordered 36 rolls the first day.
Okay.
And it's her first day. Like, nobody even knows we exist. So she's 29. She's probably 28 when we started. And she's like, I'm going to commit to something for 5 years that restaurants fail, like 80% of the time. And the idea of doing a cheesesteak place in Philadelphia, the inventor of the cheesesteak, worldwide known for cheesesteaks, to start a cheesesteak spot in the center of the city, it's kind of insanity. And we went from 36 rolls our first day. On Saturday, we ordered 60 dozen.
Love that.
And sold out. Like, she went from doing like 30 a day to 500 to 600 a day on the weekends. And we could do more. She can do more. It's tough to grow that fast, and it's been meteoric. And now number 1 on Yelp, number 3 steakhouse in America on Yelp. Steakhouse in America, 25 steakhouses out of like hundreds of thousands in America. We were named number 3 steakhouse. I called them and said, we're not a steakhouse. They said, we know, we've been in, we've read the reviews. Of the 25 steakhouses, we're the only cheesesteak place. We're also number 1 on Google, number 1 in the Metro, number 1 in TripAdvisor, number 1 literally everywhere in 8 months for cheesesteaks in the city that invented them.
Yeah.
Think about that. You have Angelo's, you have John's, you have D'Alessandro's, so many great, Cafe Carmel, so many great, amazing places I've eaten my whole life. And to go to number 1 in 8 months, because it is the best. Yeah. It's fresh, never frozen. It's real prime rib and flame. It is simply the best. They also frozen. So you can't compete with fresh.
And it's the energy.
And the energy and the love and the passion and the quality and the care and everything's fresh. It's not on the grill before you walk in like Jim's and they push it over after it's been on the grill for half an hour. You order it, we make it and cook it with butter and season it. Yeah. Nobody's ever cooked cheesesteaks with butter and seasoned it with red garlic jalapeno or black garlic and truffle. Who makes a cheesesteak with black garlic and truffle or Wagyu, black garlic and truffle, fried onions? We put hash browns sometimes because you eat potatoes with your prime rib. It's pretty fun.
Only Shays.
People are blown away. Yeah. And it's been such a joy. And just, you saw the map, people from every country in the world have been in 5 months. We have 2,800 pins and we clap and we sing and we eat well and we make jokes and we get to know people and they come back and they bring their friends. I've had people as far away from Korea sending their friends in Japan and Italy. Like my friend was in from Italy, he told me I was in Philly, I had to come here. Yeah. And I come down from the apartment and I make them s'mores and sit with them. It's not just about making money or being successful. It's about
the bond, the people.
It's the bond, the food, the Jews, Italians, Indians. They're Shay's family. That's what we call them. Instagram, Shay's Philadelphia. So much fun, from Santa Claus to the Red Clay Strays to all the wrestlers on the planet.
I saw that. RVD was here.
RVD's been here. Every day RVD was in. Yeah, I was on, Cardona and Myers, tag team champions, WWE, they put us on podcast to millions of people. Best cheesesteak on the planet. They're doing a podcast. Right. You want to watch how it's done. Yeah. They have like 1 million people coming. Cardona and Myers do a wrestling podcast, and they're doing it live from Shay's next month.
I love that.
And then we had one of the biggest MMA guys on the planet, Ariel Helwani. Like, he did a podcast. 2 million people in Charlotte. So much. I don't even know who they are. Right. So much. Cardona was waiting outside during WrestleMania. We closed. We have to reorder. He sat out there for 20 minutes. Came every day. Wow. And then I realized now we talk all the time. They're good people. I mean, and they're just people. Wrestlers and musicians. You, me. We're just people. My friend Meek. Have you ever heard Meek? Yeah. Meek is a great kid. 38. He's not a kid, but people don't know. Not only is Meek an incredible rapper, but he gives so much back to the community. Yeah. And young men, and went to the youth study center and talked to 180 kids for 4 hours. Didn't just pop in. Like, he shook every hand. He's involved in social justice and helping young people get out without getting involved in the system. And Meek's doing big things. I love that kid. And people are just people. When you get to know them, they get famous, they get important. Like you're going to get soon. I hope so. And then you'll remember the little people like me. Yeah. No, you're not little. Look at those fucking arms. Not so bad. I haven't done a curl in like 2 years either. And I'm telling you, this is all making real ice cream, not that pussy ice cream you do, man. Come on now. Well, look, hold on. This is soft serve. Is soft serve real? I ask you, is soft serve really ice cream, or is it like milk that's cold? It's milk that's cold that goes through a process. It's actually called iced milk, technically on the bag. Yeah, of course it is. But somebody just told me, my wife, that Breyers is no longer ice cream. Like, they have to name it something else because for some reason. I don't know if it's true, but That'd be sad.
Yeah. Like, tell me one inside baseball. What's your favorite item on the menu?
Well, it's got to be the Jarek, named after Mike Jarek from Fox News icon. He named it. He lives in the building.
Okay.
And as I alluded to earlier, when I'm not a sophisticated eater. I don't even love to eat. I love to cook.
Okay.
And every time I get steak, I take a bite of steak and bread or steak and potatoes. Whether it's usually when I'm getting prime rib, it's not French fries, but I do. But it's usually mashed potatoes or a baked potato, right? I mean, everybody does that, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's turkey or steak. So my favorite thing that we invented is we get crispy hash browns.
Yeah.
And we put them on the grill. And we line the whole bottom of the sandwich with hash browns. And then we make real prime rib with onions and peppers and mushrooms like you would eat prime rib. Slather cheese on it. It's real prime rib. We just slice it down thinner. And we get that steak that's just cut up thinner with all the accoutrements and the Cooper Sharp cheese and the onions and the peppers all melted in and sauteed. And then you put it on top of the hash browns.
Yeah.
And then you get Alessio's roll. And it's like stuffed. And you take a bite and you get all of the flavors. You get a red garlic. I like putting red garlic jalapeno seasoning and butter and the steak and the peppers, the onions, the mushrooms, and then the potato and the bread. It literally is a party in your mouth.
I believe it.
And never mind. I filtered. That's the first time I filtered today. So it's called the Jarek. It's like $22, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, I mean,
and I just invented a sandwich. So if you want to name it on our Instagram, it's going to be 20 inches of roll. It's like literally that long. Double stuffed with like 2 pounds of prime rib, slathered in fried onions and cheese. And I want to name it. It's like a monster. I wanted to name it the Mamba Monster after Kobe Bryant because it's a monster sandwich.
And I like that M&M. Like
so M&M. Yeah. So and I put on Instagram like, what should we name it? We've gotten everything from the Broad Street Bully, and the winner gets him and his family all these sandwiches, for naming it. So at the end of the week, I'm going to pick a name from one of our customers.
Hell yeah. I love how you're interacting with the people over social media.
So much fun.
Yeah, and your energy
people
is
from all over the world, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had people come in from like Yugoslavia. 3 months later, they come back. I'm like, how was your trip to New York? Like, how the hell do you remember that? Maybe because the reality of it is if you listen, like you're not fake and you talk and you just listen for 5 minutes. You'll remember it.
Yeah.
If you're not listening, you're not going to remember it. But if you care a little bit and talk, you'll remember everything. If you can't learn something unless you care to learn it.
I agree.
You can't just study it. It's not memorization. So the key is look into someone's eyes and actually listen.
Yeah.
It's tough for me because I do a lot of talking.
But that's good. That's like we like that.
So the Jarek and the Mamba Monster until we get a better name.
I love that.
So I appreciate you. I got to go to my wife.
No, go ahead. Happy wife, happy life. Thank you for doing this, Scott.
No, thank you for having me. This was amazing. It was like talking to an old friend.
Yeah.
And when you switch teams, I got a whole set of friends that you'll like. and if you better hope I don't see Mom, because I'm going to tell you make fun of her in a good way.
She makes fun of me too.
Well, and I'm going to see you this Monday, 5:45. If you're late, it's going to be to go because I have my daughter and.
I'm gonna be on time.
And I'm going to have the food ready for you.
Yeah.
Like you can come earlier. Come at 5:30 and have a drink or a glass of wine or just soda. And I'll look forward to seeing you then. I'm not going to remind you.
No.
If you know Sparkle's number, talk to her. You'll come in the store. They'll bring you upstairs.
Excellent.
What a great time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You too, brother. Thank you.